If you'd like more content, head over to my website, faithfullygrowing.com, for a link to 25 free guided IFS meditations. Welcome to another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights, a podcast exploring personal growth through the lens of internal family systems. I'm Tim Fortescue, your guide on this journey, an IFS trained practitioner dedicated to nurturing spiritual wholeness and healing. In this compassionate space, we delve into self-discovery, uncovering inner wisdom. When we embrace all parts of ourselves with love, we can better receive divine love and extend it to others. My hope is that what I discuss here will illuminate your path, bringing you inner peace and a deeper connection to the sacred. Together, we'll learn how IFS gently transforms our relationships with ourselves and the world. So settle in, open up your heart and mind, and let's dive into another episode. Today I'm going to lead you in one of the exercises from Dick Schwartz's book, No Bad Parts, and it's a body exercise or meditation. And this meditation relates to ideas about your body. You've likely thought about your relationship with your body, perhaps about symptoms you've had. I don't want to presume that any of your symptoms or tensions are necessarily the result of parts. Additionally, I don't want to kick up any shame by suggesting that you're doing all this to yourself. That's not the message at all that we're trying to get across here. It's not you who wants to have a symptom. It's just a little part. Often that part has no clue about the overall damage they're doing to your body or to your family. And once you finally listen to that part, it will tend to lessen or stop doing what it's doing to you. And so let's begin the meditation. I'm going to invite you to focus on your body. And if you do have a medical condition, feel free to focus on the manifestation of that. If you don't, then just find a place in your body that doesn't quite feel like you. Any spot of tension, pressure, congestion, achiness, or fatigue. We're looking for a sensate trailhead, a point to focus on and begin this exploration. And I'll give you a second to find one, and know that I encourage you to pause this recording as often as you need to if your system needs more time than I allow. When you've found one, place your attention on it and notice how you're feeling toward it. You may feel frustrated or defeated by it or wish you could get rid of it, all of which are understandable. But for our purposes, for this exercise, we're going to ask those parts to give us a little space so you can just get to know the part that is manifesting most in your body right now. And if it is possible to shift into that curious place, ask what it wants you to know. And again, wait for an answer. All of your thinking parts who want to speculate can relax, and if no answer comes, that's fine. It could be just a physical issue that's not related at all to your parts. If you do get an answer, however, then just stay with the sensation as if it were a part of you, and ask it the kinds of questions we ask parts. For example, what are you afraid would happen if you didn't do this to my body? If it answers that question, then you learned about how it's trying to protect you somehow. You can show it appreciation. But it may be that it's not a protector and that it's just trying to get a message to you. So another useful question here is, why do you feel like you have to use my body? That is, why doesn't it feel like it can talk to you directly? And a final question could be something like, what do you need from me to not have to do this to my body? And again, when the time feels right, you can thank the part for whatever it shared, if it shared anything. And begin to shift your focus back outside, taking deep breaths if that helps. This is one way to practice a new relationship with your body. Whenever a sensation or symptom comes, pay attention to it. What message is it trying to send you? Thanks for joining me for this meditation. Well, that wraps up another episode of IFS Meditations and Insights. I hope you found today's episode helpful. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you'd share it with anyone else who might benefit. Additionally, please leave a positive review. This helps new listeners find the podcast. If you want more wisdom and meditations, head over to my website, blog.faithfullygrowing.com. There you can find a categorized list of IFS Meditations and Insights, and it's completely free. Lastly, I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on the podcast. Feel free to reach out anytime by emailing me at tim@faithfullygrowing.com. Thanks again for listening and for being a part of this community. Remember to approach yourself and others with compassion. We're all doing the best we can with the tools we have. I look forward to our next time together, and until then, take good care of yourself, stay curious if you can, and try to welcome all the parts that you encounter on your journey.